Guys, welcome back. There was some cheat meals ingested. Cheeks a little puffy. Extra sugar last night. So, hey, old dog got loose one time. It happens, don't it?
Yeah.
What about you? Did you get loose? You've been known to get loose too, but I think you was
No,
pretty shredded this week.
I just been going hard all week, man.
Dude,
Tomorrow's my refeed day.
Okay. So I'm just a couple of days ahead of you.
Yeah, I trying to
That was
get it
smart.
to where I'm in a routine on Saturdays because I like
Yeah.
to work that with my social life for like date night or whatever too. So kind of
See,
best if I do it Saturday.
that's perfect because this is my day that I want to fast. Y'all know me. I've been fasting like every podcast almost. So it's kind of a schedule. I'll go hard, load up the night before, fast all day, have a great workout today. And then man, I've got to have some extra calories for leg day just because I got to go hard just to keep them full. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a leg day tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Casey, what you got going on?
I
You've
had
been
late
getting
day
shredded.
today. No, I
Hey,
wish I was shredded.
Hey, listen. Hey, did you see him hit that side chest the other day? And it was like, I'm like, dude, stop.
He got those
That was a
Arnold.
nice little pump.
Yeah.
He got those Arnold pecs.
Daggum, son.
When they're full, though, dude, it's so hard to keep them full when to show. They get that whole sink in look when I get low and depleted. So,
yeah.
Shoot, they're just hanging off, man. They're like,
he had like Juan Morel pecs or something.
They're crazy, man.
He had them pumped up there. That must be the cookie secret you and Juan got. Pump that upper chest up.
If you own a cookie business, you're gonna have big pecs.
Yeah,
you have to. Gotta be milky with those cookies.
Hey, I've got a speaking of Juan and his cookies, bodybuilding show last Saturday. Liquid Sun Rays there. Marilyn is the owner or former owner. She works with them. It's Mama Ray's, you know what I mean? And she's real tight with Juan. And so I went up to her because 8 weeks out from me and Casey's show last year, I was like, Marilyn, I'm thinking about doing a little competition here later this year. What do you think? You know, just shooting a breeze with her. And she's like, you're too damn fluffy for all that. You go to Vegas and you go to freaking Egypt and you do all this. She's like, you ain't no way. I was like, well, if you want to call me out like that and get me fired up, then hey, be ready because I'm coming. So she never thought that I would do it. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you freaking did it. You know, when I actually competed in 8 weeks from going from just, you know, I crash died pretty hard, you know. But what she told me, she said, hey, she's like, you competing this year? I said, yes, please go ahead and say I'm not going to be ready. Just please do it. I need some motivation like last year. And she's like, well, partly you gotta work on some stuff. And I was like, all right, that's all I needed, Marilyn. I just needed you to doubt me. Like, even if you believe in me, please just doubt me to get me fired up. And she said, okay. And I'll also buy you 10 half-pound cookies from my cookie dealer. And you're going to eat them against Juan. I was like, hey, let's go.
10, dude. I've never done 10.
Yeah.
8's my record.
10, really?
10, yeah.
That'd be pretty easy, honestly.
10?
Yeah. If you're eating 5 without realizing it, 10.
Hey, it's 5 pounds. It's 5 pounds.
Yeah,
so
I got to 8. That's my PR. I could have realistically probably done 10, but it would have been hard.
You'd have to prep yourself for it somewhat.
I went in like probably not depleted and stomach full still.
Did you have any other meals?
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't a full on attempt like a 10-pound pizza.
No, and I had ice cream with it too. Like a lot.
Oh yeah, that feels in the cracks.
That almost makes it easier though, to be honest.
I think you need something salty.
Yeah. Well, you need something liquidy to kind of.
All the big pros that do sweet challenges, they always do black coffee.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, black coffee
Oh.
and like a diet soda is like the
Oh, really?
the best two things. Yeah, the soda will break down the food a little bit better. The acid
Oh, I didn't know that.
acid in the soda, like a diet soda, and the coffee kind of the bitterness of the coffee kind of blocks all the sweetness overload. You know what I mean? Because
It just resets it.
yeah. So
That's why I did backstage after I knew I wasn't going to place well at nationals like 2 years ago. I just got a dozen donuts and coffee just to fill for the night show. I was like, I need to be full. I was so flat. I was out there just like up 10, 15 pounds.
Man, I bet you felt good. And I had some donuts last night, man, and I knew it was going to happen. I was like, well, I'll probably fast tomorrow. That's what I usually do. So let's there's a few cookies here at Post, before I go home. So I ate I think there was four to five oatmeal cookies, homemade, and 2 chocolate chip cookies. So I got one little bite of that cookie, and I was like, man, I'll eat half of it. I ate half of it. That's when it got me, man. That sugar. Hey, that's why I don't do it during the week, man. I got to go
That's how
low,
I am.
dude, because if I start eating too many carbs during the week, man, I get a little crazy.
Mine's not carbs; it's sugar carbs.
Sugar,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like I like rice. I can be like, all right, whatever. This is how much rice I'm gonna eat. But like anything, unless sugar gets in my system,
anything sweet tasting for me.
I ride that high as long as I can.
Start scavenging the fridge.
Yeah,
dude, I went to one of my coworkers had a birthday party last night, and I was like, hey, she's like, you coming over? I was like, well, you got any treats over there? She's like, yeah, I made this fruity pebble.
that looked good,
dude. Yeah,
I saw that.
I was like, all right, I'll come try it out.
That looked good. That's like that's my favorite cereal. I would have loved that.
Yeah, dude. It was it was kind of like we cut it up like pizza. So it was fruity pebbles with the marshmallow, whatever stuff to hold it together, like Rice Krispie treats, but it was just like a pizza, but it had some extra fluff in there. It was good.
I would have went to town on that.
Yeah, man, that was real sweet, and got into their cabinets a little bit, and they was like, man, we need to have you come over, like once a week or something, and help deplete this stash, because they got a little kid. Hey, they got a little kid that lives there. I was like, man, I'm gonna get in here. You're gonna find stuff you never even knew you had back here. And I was pulling out all kinds of stuff, dude. And after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna get me a McGriddle and I'm gonna call it a night. And McDonald's was closed. I was like, come on, man. And so went to our little local donut spot there where they cook them fresh, open 24/7, and called Great American Donuts, ran by a Vietnamese family. They've been here for like 20-30 years. They're fire, dude. What's y'all's favorite donut? That was a question that I had, and I'm gonna go ahead and say my favorite type of donut anywhere I go would be like a maple bacon type of deal.
That's mine. I was gonna say with the bacon on top.
Yeah,
that's mine.
So fire.
That's so good.
What about you, Casey?
Apple fritter.
I knew it. I knew he's gonna say
my number 2 is apple fritter.
Yeah, has to be apple fritter, dude. When it's like perfectly, when it's perfectly done, where it's crispy, but then it's soft on the inside with the little apple chunks everywhere.
Yeah, that's my number 2.
I regretfully didn't get one last night because I was like, man, that's a big old hubcap, son. I was like, I need to get some of these light fluffies. I was like, man, I'm already kind of full anyway. I'm trying to shrink that stomach. I can't eat as much as I used to, but I still got down for a couple hours straight last night. So y'all got a question or two? Or we can't jump into questions without telling our weights first. We usually do that first. So what's y'all's weights this week, boys?
264.
Ooh, dude, I got to get on it, man. You about to catch me.
I am.
Getting light.
I was 260. I was 262 this morning.
The gym is not nearly as fun when you're light.
No.
But everything else is much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, this past week, I mean, I felt like a daggone zombie, man. Pumps weren't that great, you know, just because my calories are so low fat, low carbs. And I was looking good, you know what I mean? And I could hit some shots and some poses that I couldn't do the week prior, you know, but yeah, training's definitely down, but damn, you can take a good picture every now and then, you know.
I actually set nothing but PRs this week in training.
Really?
I had a really good week of training, and I set 2 Peloton PRs, and every session I set PR in weightlifting.
Dude,
I set some.
What's going on
PR.
up there?
I don't know. My food's still high, man. Like my food's really high.
Yeah.
And I'm dropping. So it's
is it just less bloat so your breathing's better?
Maybe. Yeah.
Could be.
That could be it.
Because you definitely dropped some water.
I lowered my volume a lot. So I'm only hitting like 2 top sets now. So it's like I gotta make it count. Like I'm not doing 4 or 5. So I'm just pushing a little harder, I think, probably. Because I always push harder when I know I'm not doing as many sets. I'm like, I gotta make it count. So I always go a little bit harder.
Do you always do that going into prep?
Yeah, I lower my volume as I get closer to the show. Because my recovery's down. And then I'm doing more cardio, so my expenditure is higher, so I don't have as much recovery abilities. What
about you, Casey? Do you change your training going into a show?
Just whatever I feel like. Each prep seems to be different. It's like it depends on my body and the response I'm getting. So it's like sometimes, you know, more Dorian Yates style has worked in the past and more Lee Haney. I feel like Lee Haney style works the best, which is kind of that Jay Cutler-ish, but like lower reps in a sense. You know, just old school training seems to keep my muscles more 3D instead of just like, you know, because like Dorian Yates style training keeps you more dense looking, not as like round, I feel like. And then too many reps obviously just over depletes, not even flat. So it's like that middle ground. It's like heavy but controlled in like around 12 reps usually.
I also increased my frequency, so I'm training everything twice a week now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I went back to push pull legs.
I keep everything the same all year. Y'all believe that?
Well, you don't take a day off, so
I like to mix it up, man. Because I got in a little bit of a training rut. I mean, I was still training, but I wasn't really excited.
Yeah,
I was like, let me change my split up, and then I kind of did a little bit of. So I had to tinker since I changed my split. I had to tinker my like volume and my intensity a little bit. So it kind of like made me like rejuvenated to like want to train again. Like hard.
I don't know, man. I've always just been a 3 sets of an exercise type of guy. I always do it. I don't care what I'm doing, what I'm isolating. I'm doing 3 sets. That's just what feels good to me. I mean,
are you ramping the weight up, or is just are those 3 sets of failure, or is it just like 1 set of failure?
Or like probably 2 of the 3.
Okay, so like one's like a feeder, and then like 2.
Yeah, one's a good challenging pump, and the second one's about failure, and third one definitely.
Okay.
You know, so it's kind of a little pyramid action. So
I would count that as like 2 sets.
Okay.
Because everybody counts their shit different, but we're pretty much all doing the same thing.
It gets confusing when people say that. Because like mine's like 4, but like usually 2 working sets at top, and then when I'm warm, it's like 3, but then 1 to 2 working sets up top. So
yeah, because like when I'm warm, I don't do like the million warm ups. Like once I get to like biceps after back, I'll like do 1, like warm up, and then it's just go into it, you know.
Yeah, they're already fried a little bit.
Yeah, I probably just do 1 warm up to start the show, and then after that it's 3. I kind of set a set, you know. Some people call it different types of sets. A set's a set. Do whatever you gotta do. You know
like for me, for like deadlifts or like squats or something bigger, like a heavy press, I might take like 5 or 6 warm-ups. I'm not even counting those.
Yeah.
You know, especially deadlifts, because like I'll go 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate, 5 plate. So but I'm not doing the rep range all the time though. So like once I go up in plates, I go down in reps till I hit my top
Yeah.
sets.
I usually
might only do like 1 or 2 reps, leading up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do that so much on compound movements. I feel like if I do, then I'm setting myself up for more injury. So I literally just take compound movements to like each like 8 to 12 reps, and I just really feel the muscle. And if I fatigue a little bit more, it's fine for me, because then I'm still getting the same out of the top sets, because that's the most my body can do in that given moment. But for like hack squats or leg press, I'll do more feeder sets because I know my injury risk is a lot less. Gotcha. So yeah.
How do y'all warm up for squats?
With my legs.
I'll do it's like an intensive process for me, man. Like if you go like an hour, because I had so many lower body magnet injuries. Yeah, I do like some glute kind of activation stuff, and then I'll stretch my hips out, and then I'll stretch my calves out, and then I'll do like maybe 3 or 4 sets of body weight squats before I even do that. Do anything else, and then I'll do the bar.
You got the master's knees.
Yeah, it's not my knees, it's my hips, and then it's really my hips. Yeah, my knees actually are very healthy. I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had knee pain in a long time. Yeah.
So it's your hips. It's usually the knees.
Yeah, it's my interior. And if you see how I squat elevated heels, super far knees forward.
Yeah.
I think I've got them so strong doing that, because I can't squat with a more like hips back because my hips. So I have to go forward knees in order for me to squat.
Wow.
Or else I have 2 torn labrums in my interior.
It's good you're smart enough to figure that out, and not just beat your body into the ground.
Well, that's why you see my leg training so weird, because I have to do like certain exercises that just trash the quads and like to where I can, because my hip injuries. I can't just like load plates on the bar anymore, so I have to get kind of smart with it.
Casey, how do you warm up legs?
I usually just do
squats.
Yeah, I always do squats after I'm pretty exhausted. So I'll usually do leg curls, leg extensions, and adductor work, and then go into squats. Or I'll go into leg press and then squats, depending if I'm trying to squat heavier or lighter. So it depends how much I want to pre-exhaust. But I try to just get blood in the full area, because I don't have torn stuff like James, but I have like bad knees from growing fast, bad lower back, and different things. So I have to get everything kind of warm, and then I have a little bit of uneven hips too. So my stance on squats is a little bit like this, because that makes it feel more even. So it's a little bit jankety. I'm not the best.
Do you put your long leg forward or back?
Forward a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it just feels better like that for whatever reason.
It keeps you straight, so you don't do the hip shift on the bottom.
That's the worst, because if your hips bounce, it's like tweaks the back way worse.
Y'all need to go to daggone chiropractor and get your leg pulled out. I'm serious. That'll help it.
I know. I think mine's is an actual like structural, like one femur is longer than the other though.
Yeah, mine's been messed up for a while. Like my chiropractor was like, "Oh, you just need to get a wedge for your shoe," and I was like, "Cool."
Yeah, that's the thing, because I've got my right foot is a tad bit longer, just a tad bit at the chiropractor, but every time she'll pull that left one and she's like, "Yep, they're even." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was a tad bit short before she did it, and it's just, I don't know what it is.
I do need to do that.
Kind of jammed.
It's less. It'll make it less of an issue for me.
Yeah, he kept snapping the table when I went and like trying to separate and pull the hip down a little bit, and nothing was working. He's like, "All right, well, just put a wedge in your shoe." And I'm too stubborn to do that. I'm not gonna walk around with a little wedge in my shoe, even though for hide-ins for classic, I need to put a wedge in my sock on that foot to make me, evenly above 6'3" every time.
Do they do socks that way, or no?
People have.
Hey, I freaking got to hang upside down like Barney Fife trying to grow. We got an inversion table at one of the gyms here in town, so I'll go there. And I've also got the inversion boots that I can take with me, hang on any pull-up bar.
Oh, the Franco boots.
Dude, I promise you, man. I got to have it. Stretch me out, son. You should have seen me.
If I could get 0.4 of an inch, I could do classic.
You should.
Hey, just
stretch
that neck out, son.
Stop squatting.
Good.
I pretty much have stopped. heavy squatting. I haven't done
Yeah,
it in a long time.
anything that compresses a spine like that. And then because like last year, the last show I did with Bartley, they heightened me in above 6'3", and I stopped squatting and deadlifting. And I was like, I guess my like back like regained a little bit of it. Yeah, I didn't compress so
you
bad.
need to get in a sauna, stretch in the sauna, boy. Man, they'll be feeling so good.
Just to get my like neck stretched out for like 0.4 of an inch.
Hey, when
I one of those airplane things.
Yeah.
Hey, when I went and got the acupuncture deal the other day, so I was like, man, I know it's my neck and it's my left trap that is doing all this stuff. I was like, I know because I can feel it's tighter. And every night when I'm working, I'm pulling my head this way just to lengthen this out. And so he showed me some little towel secrets, like a gym towel where you go, shot.
Really?
Yeah. And ways to stretch it like that. And so hey, if I can get that lined out, son, I might, you never know, might be able to hit that back double a little better. You never know. I try to get everything lined out.
Could be. I feel like with the impingement I have, because I have kind of the same thing coming up. It's all back from the shoulder blade. I feel like my lat spread would be a lot better on this side because I noticed my right side opens up more. This side is always janked up in there, and my massage therapist gets it pretty good. But then it's like throughout the week, it just tightens back up.
Hey, y'all need to get one of those blades though, 100%. Just to work on your legs. And you could have your wife do your lats. Man, this is a game changer. I'll report back after leg day today, but I scraped the crap out of them yesterday. My hams, you know, the IT band, all the heads of the quads. I even got on the adductor up in there and scraping it. And
can you send me a link or something?
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to drop one down below for the people listening too, because I've had a couple people message me today where I got it. It was a little Amazon deal. It was like $40. But in all you'll need is some fractionated coconut oil. That's what you use for like cupping or any type of scraping. Actually, scraping you can do it like a thicker, like a lotion, but I like using that oil, boy. You can glide.
Yeah. Plus, coconut oil pulls the toxins out of the skin, right?
It's good for your skin. Yeah,
it's really good for your skin. Hey, I was oiled up like Hulk Hogan in the gym yesterday after that.
Sorry, hey, poses. Like, look at that.
My skin was a little red, you know, just because I scraped the crap out of it and all oiled up. Then when you get a sweat going with oil, you know, it can't breathe.
Yeah,
it just beads up.
Like, yeah, it just trickles down.
Yeah. All right. Got a question here. Since we already hit our favorite donut flavor, it says top 3. Y'all want to name the next 2, or just roll with the top? Because I know top 3 is freaking hard.
That's hard, dude. Every time I go to a donut store, I only end up getting a fritter, then I pick around that. Usually it's like a blueberry cake and then maybe a red velvet or something.
Kind of depends what looks good, you know. I don't.
Yeah.
They're all good, so it's like.
Hey,
depends where I'm going too, and sometimes I like just a regular glazed donut. You know?
The old fashioned.
Yeah,
where it's like that thicker, and you can pull the little like edges off and eat those first, and you have like a mini donut.
Yeah.
If I could only have 4, I want a maple bacon. I want to test all the different variations out. I want to try a specialty donut. 2, I want to try old fashioned. 3, I want to try apple fritter, and 4, I want a glaze. That'll tell me everything I need to know about the place. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
It's like judging a restaurant off its burgers. You know, it's like if they can't make good burgers, it's not a good restaurant.
Yeah, like if you can't do the basics, if you can't do
the
basics.
James, you have one?
Yeah. I got the donut question too, and no macros left behind. We probably asked you it too.
Yeah, that's what I got. Hey, I got another donut one. If you don't want to finish it off,
sure.
Top
3 donut places you've ever been to.
See, now I'm just getting hungry. Too much donut talk.
There's this 2 places here. One called Duck Donuts, and the other's called Sugar Shack. They're both really good. And then I forgot, I can't think of the name right now, but the place in LA with that huge pink donut on the roof.
Is that?
It's by the airport.
Pink Box Donuts?
No, it's not Pink Box. It's like,
oh,
no,
I know what you're talking about. I know
you
what
see it
you're
in movies
talking about.
all the time. It's right by LAX.
They got
Isn't
the
it
Homer
Bob's
Simpson
or something.
I forgot the name, but they have
I
really
think
good
it is
donuts.
Bob's.
Yeah, it's Bob's. It's Bob's.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, they got that big Homer Simpson.
That's just because of like the nostalgia. Yeah, there's been a lot of movies there and things like that.
I haven't been there.
That Need for Speed, Most Wanted, I believe.
Yep.
Casey, have you been there?
No, I've never been there.
Me either.
Yeah, that is iconic. It's right by the airport when you're leaving.
Well, usually I've had so much junk food, I'm like, man, it's time to go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got the Pink Box plug out there now. Pink Box Donuts, man, and those are fire. I don't have to pump them up. I mean, they speak for themselves. That place I was out in Vegas where the Bodybuilding Cheat Meals shirt debuted out there.
Yeah.
I see Casey's got it on. It's looking good.
Mine's still like in the laundry cycle right now.
And the hat. I don't know if you guys see the logo up there.
Yeah,
but
got that hat on today, baby.
Mine gets in on Monday.
Oh, Monday?
It's like tracking on it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a little tracking here.
I thought that was food at first, so I put it.
Kind of looks like McDonald's bag.
It does look like McDonald's, yeah.
So I've been waiting on this bad boy for a couple months, and it just happened to come in today on the ride home from the motorcycle. Well, I had a bug hit me. I don't know if y'all can see it. I got a knot right here, and I got whacked by some bug, dude. And I was like, oh my goodness, that hurt. I was like, You're
breaking it in.
I was like, guys, you know, I didn't want to take my hands off the handlebars too much. You know what I mean? I'm just getting used to it. I was like, should I feel up there and see if there's a bug still implanted in my head, or did it like fall off? And finally we slowed down a little bit, and I was like, ow, that's got a little pop knot right there, boy. Because here's the thing, I've got a little bitty Harley helmet, just because that's what the guy had. I was like, hey, you got a helmet? No, I'll buy it, you know. So he gave me his helmet. Well, he's got a little bitty head, dude. And I've got a Barry Bonds head, and I try to set that sucker up on there, and it won't fit around my head. So the wind blows it back, and now I have no bug protection. It's just like helmet like this.
So you looked a little Jewish on the bike.
Yeah, it was floating
Just
towards the back here.
Little cap on the back of
it. Yeah, it was floating towards the back.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a little watch in the mail from S-Force. These are the baddest watches in the game. I always list the discount down below. Appreciate y'all that have got you one and got me just a tad bit commission there, because these suckers, I wear them all the time. Let's see here. Hey, this is custom right here, son. This is a hog. Let's see. And it's engraved on the back.
Big.
You get a custom engraved.
What's that, a 52?
It's a 50.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50's big.
Yeah, this is a big boy. And so on the back they put on here Bartley Weaver Titan Game Season 2. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It's a big old boy. I'm gonna have to get a few links out of it.
You gotta get your wrist bigger.
Hey, that's a piece.
He's
right
dieting.
Yeah, my wrist gets small when I diet.
Yeah, hey, he'll fit it again in the off season.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a piece right there, son. Hey, I've got to start posing more, guys.
Yeah, me too.
You know it?
What's that?
I hate posing.
I never do it, man. But I know that's going to be the separating factor this year. I've got to be able to master what looks best on my body in certain poses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to master it. And it's kind of, as you're getting leaner, your body kind of changes and certain poses start to look different, whether that's better or worse, you know, as you get leaner. Usually everything looks better when you're leaner, but
yeah,
you know how it is. Like you'll notice something one week that you couldn't do the week before, you know, so you're kind of learning new poses as you go. But you know, the fact that you're putting in time and you're working on, you know, breath control and, you know, gut awareness and that type of stuff, and just tightening up is going to create more details. That's what they say.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing one round of all the mandatories and then hold for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to bump it up to 2 and then probably eventually 3, but hold for 30.
It's a long hold.
Yeah, that's what Rami did though, man. And Rami was crushing the pose at the Olympia.
Yeah, he looked like he was controlling those poses perfectly the whole time.
He was first one in, last one out on the good poses, and last one in, first one out on the bad poses. But he wasn't breathing or nothing. He was just.
Hey guys, I was there. Weinberger had to wake him up. He was passing out. He was like, they ran him through the gauntlet, son. And Rami was in it. Everybody knew he was the best looking one there. But man, they're towards one of the end. Like, you know, if we try to pose as much as they posed in that thing, man, we would be dead, because there is not one national level stage or any local stages that are going to run you through it like that.
Yeah.
It was like 10 different rounds. I was like, dude.
I did a posing clinic one time for like 2 hours, and it was like the hardest workout I've ever done. with Fred Smalls.
Oh, he's a Fred Biggie Smalls. Yeah.
He did a posing clinic down here, and it was like 2 hours, and he did that to us, man. I was dead. And I wasn't like contest ready, like, so I should have had more energy.
Yeah, dang.
Just imagine doing that though at Rami's size.
Oh,
that much muscle mass, like your body's just sucking air for that.
Dude.
Everybody faded but him and Hadi though.
Yeah.
That's why Hadi ended up doing good in the night. He got second in the night.
Yeah. What is, oh, this is a good one. Who was your first IFBB crush from the female divisions?
First?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of her name.
I actually don't have any, to be honest.
No, there's got to be somebody.
Let me look.
No, I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever have any. I appreciate good physiques, but
well, how long have you and Amanda been married?
Like 6 years.
All right, we'll just pick somebody 7 years ago.
Well, I wasn't even really into bodybuilding until after we got married. That's the thing. I haven't really focused.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just I don't really pay attention too much.
Yeah.
Like, I know a good physique when I see one. Like, we have some friends that have great physiques.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people, especially with the wellness division coming up, there's more people like transitioning to that division, you know? So it's like even Shanique, she has probably the craziest physique, one of the craziest I've ever seen. Yeah. In that division. She might go to that division now. Vitamin C's teasing it. So all these people that me and my wife follow, that have crazy physique. So my wife has a crazy physique too when she's like stage lean. She has like that. Yeah. Looks kind of alienish.
Yeah.
So
she does.
Yeah. So there's some good physiques out there. We have a couple friends that are going to do some work. Like, we have this one friend. I don't know if you know, she is Demaya.
Is that the one that ate dinner with us?
No, that's our other friend, but Demaya is in Texas now. We watched her compete at a local show 2 years ago, and since then she's like ridiculous X-frame. Like, this girl will deadlift probably more than you. Hey, not really, but she deadlifts like 4 plates for reps. She goes off.
Hey James,
mine's Missy Triscott and Melissa Bumstead.
But Melissa Bumstead's like older sister to everyone.
Hey,
Yeah, but
she's
she
solid.
fucking has great
Solid.
style. I love her fucking
Yeah.
style, man.
Yeah.
Like she's always
You like the
rocking
baggy
heat.
gym clothes
Yeah.
and stuff.
She's rocking heat. She's like
Yeah.
my type of style. Like
you're a
she's
shoe guy.
fashionable.
So you're talking about
Fashionable. And then
current crush or first crush?
Yeah, current. I never really had him before. And then Missy Triscott because she rocks J's and she's just fucking badass.
She's a stud. She's a stud.
She
They
rocks
both
J's
are.
too. She's always rocking J's.
Really?
She has a
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Let me
always. She
check
always
that out.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
she
it
always
too.
rocking.
Hey, mine back in the day. This is like going to my first Arnold Classic like 10 years ago. Just because it said first. Y'all remember Marzia Prince? She
No.
used to be like Gasperi. I always thought she was nice and seen her at expos and talk every time, like, and she was hot. It helps that she was hot. Let me share a screen here. Let me bring her up. That was probably the first one. I like
Trying to think of who there was one like back in like when it was only figure before they had bikini and stuff. I can't remember her name.
Only figure.
Like when they didn't have bikini yet. It was like it was like women's bodybuilding and then figure.
Hey, Marzia back in the day, boy.
You're gonna get this
10
taken
years
off
ago.
YouTube.
Hey, look at that.
Don't.
Hey, she was sharp back in the day. Hey, I can't believe y'all didn't know who it was.
No clue.
James, did you see her?
Yeah.
You ever recognize her?
Yeah, I remember back in the day.
I know I'm going way back, guys. Y'all are giving me current
But
ones.
so do you guys crush on these people because of their physique or just because their personality and their style?
Well, everything.
Well, everything. Yeah. I factor all that in.
Okay.
Like if a girl's just hot and she's like a shitty personality and it's like whatever, like it's just like it's a BK, which means boner killer.
I'll tell you who's the baddest one right now is Janet Leog. Janet
bikini though. I need a little bit.
I know it, man. But hey, you see her eating them cookies though?
That picture I sent you guys today. Did you guys? What's that? That girl's pretty good too. In the group chat on Instagram.
Oh, I don't know their names. The wellness.
I don't know. I don't know their names.
Oh,
but that one I sent though today was pretty impressive. I was like, whoa.
Hey, I think that Sonny Andrews turned pro at our show, Casey. I could be wrong.
Probably.
But I saw her compete here recently.
I think they a lot of people did it last year because that was the first year they actually had wellness at national shows, right?
Yeah, that girl's name is Angela Borges. That one I sent.
Yeah,
I never even seen her before until today.
Hey, that one had adductors popping from the back like it.
Yeah, that one, Angela Borges.
Yeah.
Look at those. That's what struck me. That was the first thing I saw.
How well do you think Tom Platz would do in wellness?
He'd be the men's wellness champion.
Yeah, hit the moon pose because he had a smaller upper body, but his legs were as crazy.
I don't think his upper body was so small. I just think his lower body was so big.
Well, it's a combo.
Yeah,
it's a combo because he had really bad biceps and whatnot. I don't know if he tore them, but his arm insertions weren't good.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your preference? Refeeds or cheat meals?
Cheat meals. It's bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Cheat meals podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I always say it's not a cheat meal if it's planned. So,
yes.
Yeah. Well, the question didn't say preference. I was just looking at another one, kind of added it to that. It just says refeeds or cheat meals.
Cheat meals.
Yeah, it's a cheat meal if it's off plan. If it's on plan, it's a refeed.
Yeah. What do you enjoy most? Of course, cheat meals. That's what I just went hard on last night for 2 hours.
Nobody enjoys like 150 grams of carbs from rice and chicken.
I might call it a refeed.
Sushi.
Hey, if it's low fat, I might call it a refeed. Refeed on some Pop-Tarts. Dude, you can get so many carbs in the Pop-Tarts and it's low fat.
35 each. 35 each, right?
Yeah.
35 and like
That's
4
like-
or 5 grams of fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good.
Speaking of Pop-Tarts, I don't even think me and Barley answered the donut question, top 3 donut places. San Diego or Las Vegas donut bar because they have a Pop-Tart donut. One of the best donuts I've ever had.
Ooh.
Sidecar Donuts in Newport because it's made fresh right in front of you. Most delicious donuts I've ever had. And then, dang it, what's that one that I like with the apple fritters? It's another one in Huntington Beach, California. It's open 20. Doughnuttery.
You know what place
Nice.
was really good at Bartley was that donut
What's that?
place in Pittsburgh. Do you remember the name of that?
Did I eat
Did you
donuts?
get- Yeah, it's like if you Google donuts Pittsburgh, it's like the first thing that comes up.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you went there or not, but it was
Let's
like nice
see.
little like local donut. That was one of the best donuts I've ever had.
All right,
Maybe
we'll
because
go
it was
there.
I did or not?
Maybe because it was after a show, but yeah, it was like
Was it
good.
was it Peace, Love, and Little Donuts?
Yes.
Oh, that place is good.
You've had,
Been there.
yeah, you've been there, right?
I've been there in Dallas. They have one in Columbus too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they make them for you. The little itty bitty ones are really
Yeah.
good.
I didn't go there
That
that
place,
day.
that place. Yeah,
I did a hey, I did a food
You did that
challenge the night
burger,
before. Yeah, 5
Yeah.
pound burger and fries.
Really?
Yeah, the night before, or right before we left, went home.
Me and James are gonna have to do something in Pittsburgh when we're there.
Oh, hey, do that Rebecca's Revenge. It was a
I'll do it.
solid burger, dude.
I'll
It
do
was
it.
very tasty.
Me
I
and
went ba-
Casey are gonna bro it out, and you're gonna be
Yeah.
Do
like,
something
"Damn
out
it.
there.
You better come up just for like."
Yeah, if y'all are both
Matt,
doing
I'll
it,
get
I'm
you.
coming
I'll
up.
get you a back. We'll get you a backstage pass.
Oh yeah, let's go.
You're my.
Let's
You'll be our
go.
coach. You'll be our
Yeah,
coach.
Coaching
let's
fast,
go.
yeah.
That'd
Hey,
be fun.
hey, because you're good at finding snacks. You can run us shit if we're like getting flat.
Hey, y'all better.
Hold on 1 minute. I'll get you.
Hey, y'all better hope I don't take a little break and then charge back up for September.
Well,
You're gonna
pro
get
before
He's
that,
gonna
right?
get his pro card before that.
Oh yeah, that's the
and I'm
plan.
and I'm
100%.
masters.
Yeah.
Me and
Oh, I
Casey are
forgot.
going against each other. Nah,
Oh,
I'm
I
masters.
forgot.
Yeah. Oh,
Dang.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
I feel like I'm 35.
Hey guys, what happens when we all get pro cards? Do we get like 50 more views on these videos?
At least 25, and then
Uh.
some more people asking for like your used underwear and socks and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
catching some steam then.
or free supplements.
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
dude. Buy your own. Use my code. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you free shit. What do you
Exactly.
think I am? Chris
Dude, that's the
Bumstead?
worst when people ask for like a discount coaching. I'm like, this is literally my job. I'm not gonna discount what I do because I'm still putting in the same amount of work. That doesn't make any sense. Like people that discount crazy amounts, I know they're just doing copy and paste stuff. Like those fitness stars are like $75 a meal plan. I'm like, no, there's no way you can sit down and create a meal plan for that long and actually go back and forth with someone.
No, it's one time. You're gonna get one meal plan.
Yeah,
That's
and then
been
they ignore
copy
you.
and that's been
Copy and paste.
pasted.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get ignored.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But that's the worst when someone asks you that. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, because like it takes me like when I first get a client, it takes me like at least 2 hours to get like a whole thing together.
Yeah. But before
It's-
then, you're still going back and forth with them for a couple days usually, just like
Yeah,
understand their allergies, what they like, what they don't like, what their goal is, like if they're lifestyle or competitor. It's like there's so many variables in that whole situation.
Yeah. I have a pretty detailed questionnaire on my website that like answers a lot of that. But sometimes it's something
Same.
I'll have to go back and forth a little bit. But
Yeah.
so I mean it's a lot more work than like if you actually
Yeah.
do it like legit and you
Oh, yeah.
care. Like, it still takes a
Yeah.
long time.
Well, see, I do. I got a lot of people that have home gyms, so I create their workout plan based off the equipment that they have at home. That's some work.
That's tough.
You know what I mean?
I have
I've
a
had
couple
to
of those
do that
guys
a-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do that a lot in quarantine. People will be like, oh, I only have this, that, and that. I'm like, all right, just take a couple days and like brainstorm in my
Yeah.
head while I'm like showering and stuff. What can
I
they
know.
do with this? What they can do with that? Like,
Yeah. I actually came in pretty clutch there because I do have a home gym. So I have a lot of
Right.
like experience with not a full
Right.
gym. But
Right.
it's still hard
Yeah.
because you have
yeah.
to get creative, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you earlier, James, because do you even have leg curl and leg extension to like warm up quads before you squat, or is it all just stretching and like,
Yeah, I was gonna jump in on there after you mentioned that. I do like doing a leg curl variation before squats, but I do have a leg extension. I have 2 leg extension variations I can do at my house. One is, I don't know if you've ever seen me do it. It's where I put the bands around my back of my legs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do knee flexion forward, and then you push your legs back, your knees back. So that that's just knee extension. So it mimics a leg extension. And then it actually works really, really hard. And then I do cable leg extensions because I have the bench I could set up.
Okay.
And then I have a really good leg curl I do on the cable too with my bench.
Dude, those feel good.
Yeah, because I'm able to put my front of my leg against my pad on my bench to brace. And then I'm able to keep everything kind of stable. And then it's just knee flexion after that.
Hey, I'm gonna go hard on legs tonight. I'll send you a video. Hey,
we know we're getting those vascular photos.
Oh, dude, I'm about to go so daggone freaking hard later.
And then you're gonna take a shoe pic afterwards. You're like, look at these veins on my legs.
Hey, I might take a scoop now, boys. I ain't kidding.
You probably should. Give it time to get in there and settle up to where you're itching to get this lift.
Gotta get them EAAs.
Hey, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Yeah. Hey, listen, everything I put in here was for a purpose.
If you choke on the podcast right now.
Are we going no water challenge here?
Think so.
That's tough.
It's a big scoop too.
Yeah,
I know.
How many grams are your scoop?
16.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey,
that's making my mouth water. I'm so hungry. I just know what it tastes like, and I'm just sitting over here salivating.
Hey, that's a sour pixie stick.
Oh, you're going water. Cheater.
Sour grape.
Cheater.
He's already done with it. He got the blue tongue.
All right.
No, I got a little lemonade, little Mio in here. I gotta drink something, man. I don't drink regular water much anymore. Hey, James said I was getting soft.
Yeah. You know what's good though is the nun. Have you ever guys tried nun tabs? So Stan Efren got me on those.
Nun?
Really nun, NUNN, I think. And then it's a really good hydration formula.
Salt tab?
Really?
There's salt in there. Yeah, there's some other good stuff. There's like a little bit of potassium, magnesium, some other stuff that just it hydrates you really, really well. And it
sounds
tastes good.
Yeah. And there's no artificial stuff in there?
I don't believe so.
I've got a good product. Hold on a sec.
Not that I'm against artificial, because I know some science kid on here is like, artificial is not bad for you.
Yeah,
that's my body. You can't handle it. Yeah, my body can't handle it. So I limit, like, my pre-workouts are half scoops and stuff, because if I have like too much of it, it's just not fun.
Hey, speaking of electrolytes, y'all guys need to try out this company. I got hooked up with them from Jamie off the Titan Games. She helped formulate this product.
It's stevia.
So you have stevia? Right. I'm decent with it. It's one of those ones I'm not supposed to have, but I do once in a while. Okay. It kind of bloats me a little bit, but
hey, this is the saltiest electrolyte mix I've ever tasted, but it's so good. My friend Jamie helped formulate this. And this is their salt company. They own some type of big salt mountain in Utah.
Really?
They own a big salt rock out there. And this is ancient fine sea salt. It's good. They come with these little guys that when you're traveling. James, look at this.
So I'm entering the Travis Scott raffle right now. I'm trying to get those sixes.
Oh dang! Let me get in. Stop.
I'm forwarding it to you right now. Hold on.
Oh shoot! Let me get in here. I didn't know they was opening back up.
It's on DM.
Oh dang! I got to get in here. Them some guns were bad.
Dude, I missed Lightning McQueen cross. Pissed.
Dude, if I get in on this, man, I had the best week you've ever seen.
You've had a good sneaker week.
Dang, I got to type all this out, James.
Speaking of
mine's autofill. I just had to autofill it. Mine just popped up with autofill.
How much time do I have?
You got time. Don't get too nervous.
James has autofill. He's already done Bartley's all.
I'm a pro. All my raffles are all autofill at this point.
Did you guys see that video Greg Doucette made on Steffi Cohen?
No, I don't watch his videos.
I only watched like 5 minutes of it and I turn it off because it gets annoying.
Yeah, his voice kind of gets me.
I just like in prep, I can't handle all
in,
the
baby.
Like, hype and yelling. I'm just like, just bring it down here.
Yeah,
I'm in, guys. All right, I didn't finish my questions. I got to finish those real quick because I'm getting fired up now, baby. I got some aminos in me. I'm gonna hit another scoop here in a minute. Hey, the best workouts ever after a freaking cheat day sugar fest like it was. But so top 3 donut places. Pink Box Donuts, number 1. 2 is $5 Bakery in Nashville. They got the 100-layer like cronuts that are infused with like cold cream. They're phenomenal. 3rd, I'm not sure about 3rd. I'm very confident about my first 2. 3rd, I don't know. Probably pick something local here just because, it is what it is. You gotta support the locals. Probably
it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, Park Street Donuts. I did a food challenge with them, so I'd probably say them because they made me some custom stuff before, and that was fire. And by the way, I got brownies coming with donuts in the middle of them, so I'm gonna try to hold off. To next Thursday night. I'm gonna try, unless if James keeps putting up pics of shredded calves, then I'm gonna be like, man, I'm gonna skip that cheat meal. Hey, his calves are looking good this week.
Thanks, man.
Gosh, I saw it this morning. I was like, dude, I know. I better get on
insertion, like goes all the way down to his freaking shin. I'm like, dang. I wish I had insertions like that.
Hey, dude.
I think my mama for that one.
Dude, he has been freaking Pelotoning his ass off.
Peloton gets you it works calves too because of the clips. Like I noticed my calves gotten a lot better.
Hey, James, can I X out of this or what?
Yeah, you're good. You're already in.
Okay, I'll get an email, I guess.
Yeah, you should have an email right now or soon saying you're confirmed entry.
Dude, those son of guns look good. And what was the other question? Oh, the leg day, how I get ready for squats. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'll probably start with a single leg extension. Get warmed up. I'll hit 3 sets of 15 to 20, probably 15. And then I'll get on line leg curl. I'll hit 3 sets of 20. Then I'll get on adductor just because it's right next to it. And then I'll hit 2 to 3 sets of lunges. And then I'll do leg extensions. And then I'll do squats. And then I'll do leg press. And then I'll do the booty builder. Hey, it's going to be a long day. Hey.
My leg days
have been a long day.
3 hours lately.
Dude.
Dang, really?
Yeah, because I'm training with my friend. And we kind of bullshit a little bit.
Okay. I was like,
yeah.
You might want to check out your workout.
We're bullshitting. We're fucking.
Yeah.
We're also, his strategy is to take a little bit longer during the rest. And it's kind of paying off. They used to rush leg workouts kind of a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we're kind of going for max strength, really. So it's taking a little bit longer. But
I've always noticed that if I take more time between sets and really push a little bit more, that I wouldn't been able to if I was running through stuff, that my legs are more sore the next day. So that there tells me that, I killed it.
My leg's been sore every single day, man, since I started training with this animal.
Yeah.
And it's good. Like just now today, they're like, okay. Like they're like, all right, so I'll be good tomorrow.
Even more of a reason you need to start scraping them. Dude, when I scraped them yesterday, it felt like I just did, 5 sets of 315. That's what the pump in my legs felt like, just from opening up everything. And you could hear it sound like gravel. It's just adhesions. And I was like, gosh.
It's gotta help with separation too.
Oh yeah. They said that's what they did with Rami. big time with scraping.
Yeah,
well, that's because he had a little bit of something stuck up in those legs for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure he had something.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah. I've got a small one here too. I'll link it down below once I get it set up. But this one right here is money on your shoulders. So just take this right here.
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, dude.
I like that.
You're talking about blowing them shoulders out.
Yeah.
And right here, upper chest.
Arms.
Hey, it's right here. Grind it upper chest out. And you can
almost get that neck that's been hurting.
Hey, look at this. It's got this little thing on here. You can dig in between the freaking striations. Dude. So I'll link that down below. I'm gonna start doing it 2-3 times a week. I just now got them, and I was like, my massage therapist, she does cupping. That's her specialty. So I go see her, every other week or something. And there's another like a week gap that I'm not going to be able to see her for like 3 weeks. And I was like, man, I got to have something, and so I bought these, brought them in, and she said that my body responds to scraping way better than the cupping. And I've always thought cupping was one of the best, but if she's going to sit there and that's all she does is cupping, and she's going to say something I can buy off Amazon works better on me, then I'm going to freaking.
You're like, she just lost her job.
No, I'm going to bring it and let her do it. You know what I mean? But on the days that I can't get in, I can work my shoulders. I can't do anything with my back, or, it'd probably be a little bit easier for her to do my hamstrings, but I did pretty good just by running it underneath yesterday.
The hamstring is really hard to get on your own, because I've used a roller and it's hard to get the hamstring right.
Yeah. I could tell, boy, that hamstring it's roped up. So don't y'all don't need to try to sprint or nothing. I mean, you can do closed chain on that bike, but hey, James, don't get cocky and get out there in the street and start running sprints.
The only time you'll see me sprint is if I see a snake. The only time you're gonna see me sprint.
Hey, I don't know. He might have bought some runners off of
I actually did a sprint last week. I had to chase after my dog because he got off his leash, and I had to run after his ass, a little quick little bastard.
Well, here's the thing: you losing some weight and feeling like an athlete, boy, and you can get out there just like you was a kid and go at it.
Man, I ran some sprints about a month ago with my wife. She decided to start running. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna let you run and not me. And we're upstairs on the track at our gym, so I ran like maybe 10 sprints. I was like, good thing I didn't pull anything.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
I was sucking air, though.
Do you guys follow John Jones, the fighter, UFC?
No.
Yeah.
Stan Effring's training him now, so I kind of got interested because I like watching Stan stuff. Dude, he's doing 20-mile-an-hour sprints on the treadmill yesterday. I was like, oh, damn. He's 250 pounds, man.
Yeah.
You see the one I think they're college athletes, the kids doing it, and there's like these females. It was a meme, right? And it was like all the females running as fast as they can. It's like 21 miles per hour, 22. It shows the next person. And then there's this chick named Daphne, and she was running, some white chick, and it looked like she wasn't even trying. And everyone in the comments was just like, watch out for Daphne. It's like, stay away from Daphne. It was hilarious, dude. I was like laughing at all the comments. She was just like, when people just run, it looks effortless. You're like, what the heck? Like everyone else is like, and she's just, and she's like going the fastest. I'm like, that don't make no sense. Like some people are just built for running.
Yeah. Well, last 2 times I sprinted, I tore hamstring. So I'm gonna try to get a little slow start if I gotta take off anywhere. Man, shoot. Especially after feeling that rope back here. When you get leaner and you get that separation in the back, you can start to feel how your muscle is formed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Tie ends. Right, me too.
Getting that right now.
Dude, the weirdest is when you get that, like when the butt cheeks don't touch each other anymore.
Yeah, that is lame.
That's the weirdest.
That is shredded.
I don't like that for maybe a week or 2 out of the year.
Oh yeah, max.
After the show, it's like comes back together. Yeah, you eat too many donuts, you just hear a clap. Yeah, like she said that to
Hey, here's the question. This is from your girl, Casey, Tay Bob. What is most helpful? What is most helpful from a significant other when you're in prep?
So it's probably this question doesn't apply to you very much, but
No. I've
I
had
would
them
say
in the
them
past,
like
but
them willing to like understand like when you're like not feeling it, and them don't like push you to do some like stuff you don't want to do, like an event or like something like that. So then kind of giving you a pass on like doing something, and then also like just knowing when you don't want to be bothered. Like,
yeah,
my wife knows now, like when I'm like really feeling it, that I just need her to be there, but I don't necessarily need a whole lot of like talking and
yeah, exactly.
I want you on that couch,
exactly.
but don't cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and just talk. But
it honestly really just comes down to who you're with. So like the person, like your significant other needs to be confident in themselves to realize that the way your partner in prep is acting isn't directed at you, and it's not because of you, and there's nothing wrong with you. It's just they're not feeling good in this moment, you know, and you have to be okay with being able to go and do these things that you enjoy doing and not put your life on pause because their life might be surrounded in bodybuilding, you know. And it helps that my wife personally has competed, so she understands firsthand how it feels.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Because it helps a lot because she knows, okay, when I'm 4 weeks out, like she doesn't even try it, because I try to do everything up until that point where I'm just dead. So I'll go hang out with their family, go to little gatherings, I'll just not eat anything.
Yeah.
But when I hit that point where I'm just like, you know, the dead point in prep, she knows like, okay, I'm just gonna go do these things without him because he's a little bit dead over there.
Yeah, so my very first prep with my wife was my first prep ever. Like it was a very, she didn't understand it.
Always the worst.
Because she doesn't compete or anything. She didn't understand it. And I had to tell her like what I was going through one day. Like, look, like this isn't exactly fun right now. Like,
as long as you can
communicate that.
Communicate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And one of my things has always been, hey, look, I have zero energy. You know, I've told past girlfriends this. I was like, it's going to take 3 or 4 weeks of absolute zombie. I don't care about driving an hour to see you. You know, if you want to hang out, you can come to me. You can come to me. I'll hit all my meals. But listen, you know, I know you require some attention, and I'm gonna give you extra when I get out of this. You know, we'll go somewhere, we'll vacation, do something, but just for a few weeks here, just support me, be behind me, and then it's gonna be all right because I'm gonna win, and we're gonna eat something good, and we're gonna have a vacation, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
and that's another point. It's like, you also, like, I know a lot of new competitors usually get caught in the whole bodybuilding is selfish thing, but like, you don't need to be selfish. Like, there comes a point, like I said, when you're dead and you can't do anything, but don't be an asshole the whole time. Like, just say, okay, I could do these things with you. I'll bring my meals. I'll do this. I could still be flexible with my schedule because I care for you. So that at the end of prep, you're not like rushing to make, you know, to get your relationship fixed. Like, it shouldn't be broken in the first place. You should always put forth that effort, even if you're tired. And then when you hit that wall, okay, now it's not you being selfish. It's just you literally not being able to do anything.
Yeah. Hey, but then you got to pay it back on the back end a little bit too, I found.
Yeah. I mean, usually,
You make it up a little bit. You know, you gotta make sure the old lady's happy. You know.
Yep.
Hey, heater segment. Ready? Go. James, find me a heater.
I'm all out of heat. I didn't get the Lightning McQueens this week, so I can't show you any new Crocs.
No, Casey, I want to see your favorite pair of Crocs ever. Hey, listen, I can't keep up with
McQueens. I can't. They sold out. I missed it.
I can't keep up with James because he buys like 2 pair of shoes a week. I just happened to get lucky this week.
Oh, you're better. You've been buying way more than I have. More cops this year than I do.
Oh, I saw you post those. Those are sick. The ice.
Hey, I got lucky this week because it's an insane draw. Anything that's, you know, North Carolina or Chicago Bulls colors on a retro Jordan is very sought after. Well, I missed the draw online and everywhere else, and I didn't get on the app and do anything. So I went to Foot Locker the day after they had the draw, and I was like, "Hey, do y'all have any of those left?" And he's like, "Yeah, one pair." I was like, "Oh, let me get it."
Really?
That was way too lucky. Yeah, somebody won the raffle on this.
It's your size?
It's a one size bigger, but I was like, "Man, I think I can fit." And James
At
told me,
post show blow easily.
"Oh yeah," and but somebody didn't pick that up at Foot Locker in Bowling Green. So if you size 13 watching the show, hey, I'll sell them to you 3 times what they're worth.
That's how much they're going for, like 2.5 times more.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, Casey, look at that.
I should start investing in those. It's better return than stocks.
That's 500 right there, at least. Yeah. Easy 5.
Yeah, paid 200.
Yep.
So
just don't get no greasy fingers on it from a cheat meal.
Oh man, dang! I know.
You better spray those. You spray them?
I haven't sprayed them yet, but I will definitely before I wear them.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I'm doing an non-Jordan week this week. So I'm not wearing any J's. With a little New Balance action.
Ooh. Those are nice.
These are the ALD collab. These are very very hard to get.
What's
New
ALD?
Balance it's ME de Leor. It's a shop in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, I think.
Nice.
But these are
those are fresh.
Yeah, these are fire.
I like the colorway.
Yeah, accents of the yellow.
Yeah, I put these they come with different laces. I put the yellow in there.
I like the yellow ones on there. It goes well with the blue. It's kind of Fountain Valley colors, which was our rival school in high school, but it's not bad color scheme.
Yeah, kind of a little navy-ish.
Hey, James, have you ever heard of Karoo sneakers?
Yeah, they're dope. I don't have any, but I like them. Hey, I've been wanting to pull the trigger on some.
I just found them. There's a place in Nashville that sells a bunch of them.
Karoo's nice, man.
Hey, look at these.
Yeah,
these are fresh.
I love them. Yeah, I love them.
There's one that they got in stock that I might have to go try on.
They're really. I hear they're really comfortable.
It was this one, and it was a lot cheaper than 157 too.
Yeah, they're nice, man. They're low key.
Hey, those are fresh,
but they're not like super hype.
Yeah, those are fresh.
I like stuff I like having a mixture of stuff like that, and then like J's, because you wear that with a different attire.
Hey, that right there makes me want to walk through Mammoth Cave National Park, son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so where did you get those, James?
I got them off the website. There's the only place you can get them. So there's in store or website. Yeah.
See, I'm just now realizing there's stuff outside of the apps. There's different local stores, and
sneakers apps like a small part of. It's just the most. It's all you gotta do is log in and click a button. But you gotta get on all the Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs. But then there's a lot of other stores. You got to find the ones in your area.
Yeah,
there's like a couple around here that get heat, like Travis Scott heat. There's like one here called Cream. So I'm always trying to get stuff from them. But it's usually bigger metropolitan areas that get because they're called Tier 0 stores. Yeah, and they're usually all in the metropolitan area. So I don't know what they have. Nashville might have one.
Oh, Nashville's got a bunch, I'm sure. I just got. That's where I saw those Karoos. It was a Nashville store. I think it was like Forts or something called Forts 615 or something. Can't remember what it was, but
Memphis definitely does.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a little far from Memphis, though.
Hey, it's dangerous, boys. Dangerous.
Yeah.
But you can't blame me for spending $200 on them. Anybody in the world would pay $200 for them. I didn't plan on getting shoes this week. I was like, well, probably need to take a week off.
When you get an opportunity like that, you just take
it. Hey, listen.
That's how it was with those
these came
NYC
in too.
Paris ones.
Hey, these came in too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at this.
You need to wear those for leg day today.
Hey, look.
That's your leg day shoe today.
Gatorade, baby.
That's dope.
That's your leg day shoe today.
Yeah, I need to go.
You gonna wear those
test
legs
them out.
today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I wear this shirt or no? Or do
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
You gonna ride your bike to the gym?
Yeah.
One leg day?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all driving up here, right?
Yeah.
So you can air the legs out afterwards.
Yeah, but your clutch, you might mess up on the clutch there or the shifter.
No, it's just a little up action. No, dude, so I just got it back here at the house, second ride ever. And dude, my hands are starting to go numb right there. It's just a weird angle and just sitting holding something like that. And I was like,
because you have so much meat on your forearms.
I was like, man, them suckers, maybe I need to get higher ones up there.
Nah, then
get
the
them
whole
monkey hangers. Get them ape hangers up there like that.
Them,
hey, I'll be on stage.
Hey,
I'll be on stage like Lee Priest. Oh man, y'all ain't gave me no poses today, man. So I'm just having to go off y'all's Instagrams. Y'all ain't give me no views today.
What?
Hey, I ain't seen a flex out of nobody today.
You're the one that flexes on the pod. I don't flex.
No, I'm flat. I'm flat.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm flexing, man, because I've already had a scoop. I'm going for 2. So
you're all pre-worked out, had carbs last night. Like, it's not fair.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
It's not a fair battle.
I wouldn't have flexed nothing yesterday.
I'm gonna have a little bit of higher carbs on my birthday, and that's it. And that's only gonna be Chipotle, keeping it clean.
Ooh.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going
ham tomorrow.
Where you eating?
I'll just live through you guys.
I might do the 100 nugget challenge tomorrow. I might do that. So
let's go. Dude, I should have saved it for that. You should tell me he's doing it.
I think I'm doing it tomorrow.
Oh man, I kind of want to do it too.
There's not a lot of carbs in them.
Hey, we need to look up, we need a calorie count and see if I need to pull off a 2-day fast.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of calories. It's like, I think it's like 2 or 3,000.
Yeah, because they fry all that fat.
It's a lot of fat. It's like 250 fat, 250 protein, 250 carb. It's like,
so if I pull off a 2-day fast, hey, what do you think? If I pull off a 2-day fast, you think I got enough deficit?
I don't think you should do it. I'll wait till next week if you want.
No, go ahead and do it. I don't need to be stretching out my stomach. I feel like that'll put a small stretch. I feel like that'll put a small stretch on it.
Yeah. Well, nuggets aren't really that big.
Well, here's the thing.
Like 3 pounds of food.
Here's the thing. If you're doing it for time, there's a lot of drinking. If you want to get it before 10 minutes, you're going to need some sips.
So I should have a lot of water by me.
I would definitely have 2 or 3 water bottles. You probably won't need it, but
or some soda, right?
It'll probably take you 2 water bottles.
Okay.
If you because you got to come out of the gate.
Should I go for 5? Should I go for like 5 minutes, 6 minutes? Think it's possible.
You have to have like a thing of like 6 or 7 different sauces already poured into bowls.
Here's the thing. There we go. There we go. Let's get in here. Casey, thumbnail.
What's funny is like, look at my arms. Like this, they're probably like the same size as your guys's, but it's have no shape.
Hey,
so yours look way bigger.
Hey, you just need a bigger ring light.
Yeah, it's all in the lighting.
Yeah, mine's kind of overheadage.
Ooh, yeah, mine's kind of dead on.
Yeah. All right, so I'm about to go do 90 minutes of cardio, legs, sauna. I promise you. I'll start out. I'll do 45 pre-legs, 45 post, and then I'll get in the sauna and I'll stretch and I'll come home on the Harley, and I should be good to go. I should be good for a meal. Maybe.
I'm doing like 30 minutes of cardio.
I know, man.
That's what I did today.
And my food's so hot. And my food's so hot. You're doing fast. And I don't do cardio on leg day. I do not do cardio on leg day.
Yeah.
One day I don't do it.
I did it day after legs. I hit legs pretty hard than I did.
Hey,
day after I'll do it.
Hey, that's why that's why I'm the cheat meal champion 2 weeks in a row, baby. You got freaking busted.
I have like 7 more weeks.
I got you.
Eating, so you're gonna be the champion.
Oh no! I won last week partly because I did mine last Saturday. So that's
you had gourmet meals. You had gourmet meals, but I freaking had more calories.
I spent $50 at McDonald's and I ate it all. That's a lot of calories.
That's pretty solid.
I spent $50 and like $6 of it was my wife. So I eat like $44 worth of McDonald's.
That's what we should do though. After
what'd you get?
After shows this year, we should do cheat meal championship, and then it's like all 3 of us, the top 2, go to the next cheat meal on like the following week, and then see who's the winner.
I got a couple of double quarter pounders meals, and then I got a 20-piece, and then I got 2 McFlurries, and then I got 2 apple pies.
Yes.
And then
that's
a
solid.
couple chickens.
I don't think you told me about this meal.
Yeah, I thought I did.
No, I think we just talked about your clean foods, all the foods you had.
Yeah, he hid it from us. See, Casey, we don't have no proof, so that means I won.
I just sent you guys the brunch. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
the meal after the brunch was the McDonald's.
All right, so it's that versus my episode last night, right?
Yeah.
And also had Jeff Ruby's on Saturday night after we filmed the day before. So I had to fillet, 8-ounce fillet, Oscar style. Had a couple pieces of sushi. Yeah. Had a piece of cheesecake and a Rockefeller oyster. It was pretty fire. That was an expensive meal. I've never been there. It's like world famous. Like if you're in Louisville, that's where you go for steak. You know what I mean? It's got everybody's pictures up on the wall. So I had to try her out there.
Like that.
And that was following an 18-hour fast as well. So hey, I'm on it with the
I've had chicken and rice this week. So I mean
hey, that's why you get shredded. That's why you get shredded.
I'm the clean meal champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Casey, what was your weight?
8. Oh, sorry. Yeah, what was your weight, Casey?
I didn't say it.
No, I don't think
so.
I think I was like 258 today.
You're the lowest on the totem pole right now.
I'll try to be 256 by next week. If I'm not, I'll be pissed because eating this clean and not seeing my weight drop fast. I'm like, but I know my body's still recomping a little bit, so I'm not taking it too to the head.
No.
Hey, Barley, I got a great meal pre-bed, man. I think you're gonna like this.
What you got?
What I've been doing.
All right.
Do 340 grams of non-fat Greek yogurt. Okay. A scoop of your protein powder, whatever you kind of want to flavor it with.
Okay.
And then 140 or 200 grams of frozen mixed berries.
That's good.
It's lean, and it gets your liver.
What's the macros?
It's like 50 something protein and like 30 carb.
Yeah, I've been doing about 30, 40 carb before bed anyway. So
I think the fruit's better the pre-bed, I'm finding, because it fills your liver glycogen, so you don't get all hungry in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's good. I'll have to try it out. But here's my only problem: I can't have freaking Greek yogurt in the fridge because I can't stay out of it. I love it because I'll set it on the stove and I'll get protein powder and I'll throw it on there, mix it up, and I'll just eat the whole daggone thing down to the ground.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to do that.
It's good. And well, let's wrap it up, guys. I gotta get to the gymnasio. So all right, guys. So Casey's hat, it's available. Thanks to the ones that have ordered. They should be, I think they all went out yesterday, so you should be getting yours. And if y'all ever have any questions customer service wise, shoot them my way, and I'll make sure to check on your order. And I'm wearing the same Titan Fuel hat here too, Casey. It's the same exact model.
Yeah.
So I like that Richardson fit.
You gotta have the trucker hats, because with big heads you can't do that flex fit stuff. It gives you headaches.
Yeah, for sure. So you can stretch her on out there. But all All right, guys, have a great week, and tag us in any cheat meal activity, because we're gonna have to
Don't
start
tag
living.
me, you're gonna get me hungry.
Hey, listen, we're gonna have to start living vicariously, because I'm gonna have to
I
start.
know, I already am.
I'm gonna have to start weeding these cheat meals out as much as I don't want to. I'm gonna have to somewhat refeed it. You gonna keep them in, Big Daddy?
All the way up to the show.
Hey, you need to freaking. You over diet if you don't have a little cheat in every now and then. You know, so
yep.
I'll probably add them in closer I get to the show. That's when my metabolism starts going. Skinny boy comes back if I don't eat.
Well, the way I look at it, I'm practicing. I'm practicing my load. Last night I practiced my load because I'm gonna be loading with junk food. I'm figuring out what works best, what sits on my stomach right. You know, I'm all in on Pop-Tarts right now because I felt good, and it was very minimal volume, you know, for that amount of carbs and sugar.
They're dense, yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely play with those in the future. But all right, guys, this leg day, Titan Fuel's kicking in. So we'll catch y'all next week.
Getting all itchy.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
See y'all.
Go legs.